46 chambers. It's the ghost.
I'm going to say this track right here, it had me a little bit puzzled. When I first heard this track right here, when I heard the production on it, it kind of threw me for a loop. But first, I want to give y'all a verse off of this. This track is track number 10. This track is called Capital P, Capital H. I'm going to give y'all the Prodigy verse off of this, yo. And again, listen to the production on this one, yo. This one kind of threw me for a loop, but again, this is a Havoc production. But let me give you all some of the bars off of this first, all right? This is Prodigy. Prodigy goes, yo, when this shit goes down, you won't be surprised how this shit turns out. I'm a gangster. You try my hand and get cut. And have Havoc. And have by the wrath for the AK done. I'm a menace, a millionaire, rich, and I'm ruthless. You got plans of getting the P? Don't do it. Yo, let's get into this right here. This track right here is called Capital P, Capital H. Listen to the production on this one right here, yo. This one threw me for a loop, man. Let's go.
AK done, I'm a menace, a millionaire, rich, and I'm ruthless. You got plans of getting that P? Don't do it, I'm a
That one was Capital P, Capital A. That was a Prodigy verse. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Let's do some Billboard numbers, man. Let's do Billboard 200, yo. All right, so listen. Y'all know how we like to take a look at Billboard. Nowadays, Billboard, I think, is a little bit more important than Billboard back then. I really didn't think artists were really following the Billboard 100 and 200 like that back then. But today, Billboard 200 is a crazy big thing nowadays. But anyway, Blood Money, May the 2nd, 2006. When this album dropped, this album peaked as high as number 3. That's right, y'all. Number 3, 2 spots away from the number 1 spot, man. Prodigy, Havoc, Blood Money, all the way up to the number 3 spot. We're going to move into the next track we're going to talk about. This is track number 12. This track right here is a banger, yo. I'm not going to give you no bars off of this one right here. Listen to this one right here. I'm going to give y'all the Havoc verse. I'm going to give y'all the Havoc verse. Let's get into it, yo. This track right here, infamous. Let's go.
We on the streets, who basically control this rap shit.
I just gave y'all the Billboard 200 numbers, all right? So let's get into Billboard first week sales. Now, again, I told you guys at the top of this album review, this is Mobb Deep going over to G Unit. All right? Again, I wasn't a happy camper when that happened, but as far as what people were saying at that time, this was all a money move to increase their income, to get their name buzzing higher than it should. Because Mobb Deep, here in New York City, Mobb Deep is thorough. People in New York City, we love Mobb Deep, but it kind of felt like if they didn't have that global global promotion. So moving over to G Unit was the idea, to give them that push, put them on a label in a scope where they got people like Mary J. Blige and big artists that can come on their album and give that album the boost. All right, Nate Dogg, give them that boost that they need to push those sales. All right, so I'm gonna go to their previous album, America's Nightmare. So previously, right before this album, America's Nightmare, first week sales, it moved 109,000 copies. All right, so previously to this album, 109,000 copies, which is a lot. That's crazy. That's a great number for a group like Mobb Deep. All right, so first week sales, Blood Money, 106,000 copies. I know what you're saying. Yo, Onslow, that's only 3,000. That's not much. Yes. So I think that this idea of them going over to G Unit to increase their popularity, increase their sales, put some more money in their pocket. Again, I'm just telling you guys what was going, the talk that was going around. If Mobb Deep, if Havoc is watching this right now and has more info, Havoc, drop it in the comment section. But the album did just almost the same as their previous America's Nightmare album. So really not a big jump in sales year over year, first week. All right, so we're going to jump into the final track we're going to talk about on this album, which is the final track on the album. This is track number 16, and this track right here is called Out of Control. I'm going to give you all a verse off of this one right here. Let me give you all the Prodigy verse off of this right here. Joint called Out of Control. So Prodigy goes, yo, you already know how it go. I bang, I shine, I play, I stay, I'm going for mine. I'm young, I'm black, I'm rich, and yes, I'm ghetto than the motherfucking projects. Woo! Oh, let me bring that back. Prodigy. Prodigy says, you already know how it go. I bang, I shine. I play, I stay, I'm going for mine. I'm young, I'm black, I'm rich, and yes, I'm ghetto than the motherfucking projects. I'm cool, I'm calm. You're looking real stressed. I'm strapped, I'm armed, kid. Hold your head. This is the final track on the album. This right here is your boy Prodigy. Rest in peace. Let's go.
You already know how I go. I bang, I shine. I play, I stay. I'm going for mine. I'm young, I'm
So
black.
before we close out, I'm going to give you all some ratings. All right, let's hit some ratings real quick before we go out. This is commercial ratings. This was ratings. All right, so All Music gave it 2.5 stars out of 5. Entertainment Weekly gave the album an A-. USA Today gave it 3 stars out of 4. The Vibe magazine gave it 4 stars out of 5. And the Double XL magazine gave it 4 stars out of 5 as well. So pretty decent reviews from the critics. We gonna give it our rating, yo. We gonna get into rating of the Barz. Let's go. Blood Money. Moving over to G-Unit was a really risky move for Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep already had street cred. Mobb Deep already had street cred.